In this practice, we add to test tubes solid and liquid compounds. Then we add water or benzene. Then we measure the conductivity of the compounds with the use of a multimeter. We measure if they conduce electricity or no.
As we could see from the conductivity test, almost any of the materials conduct electricity. That was because mainly the materials were not metals.
But on the other hand, there are compounds like water with sodium chloride that conduce electricity. The third part of the practice consists in measuring the equilibrium point of the compounds. For this we use a Bunsen burner and a thermometer. The last part of the practice was measure the fusion point of different compounds, for example, sulfur and vitamin C.
In the melting point test, we could see that the materials, in fact, indeed, start melting at the point where, at the temperature where they were supposed to melt. Some of the solid components that we used were insoluble. Some of the materials, the solid materials that were not soluble in water, were soluble in acids and in benzene. Most of the liquid solutions that we had were soluble.
From this practice was one of the most important of the course. We could learn methods of determining whether an element is or not from observation and how it reacts. We could did physical properties and chemical properties. With the physical properties, we check color, shine, physical condition, and conductivity for each substance. From our results, we could make a chart when we write all our results of the practice. From the physical properties, we could notice that the zinc, iron, magnesium, copper, and aluminum have conductivity, and they share the same color. From the chemical properties by reaction, we put elements into different substances, and we could observe how they react, and we obtain the chart. From the proofs did with water and phenolphthalein, we could observe that magnesium, iron, and sodium change the color of the water to pink. With the proofs with copper sulfate, we could notice that the magnesium, iron, zinc, and sulfur were oxidized fastly, and at the same time they changed physically. We could notice that from the results that we obtain with the substances to the elements, they react different, and we obtain the following chart. The charts show us which are metal and which form H. In conclusion, the practice was a little bit long and we have to divide the work. We deal a lot with the test tubes and with the material.
When we use the rapid oxidation in the zinc, we note that it didn't burn, but it did change in some characteristics, like it changed its shining characteristic and it became a darker color. When we burned the magnesium for the rapid oxidation, we could see that it burned very quickly. It burned at all, and when it became burned, it became a very shining light that hurts the side of the eyes. After burning, it became just white ashes. When we burned the iron for the rapid oxidation, we used iron in dust, and we didn't saw any change at all while burning it. But after burning it, we noted an important change. It became a solid and bigger part of iron, and it stopped being just dust. It became a bigger part of iron. When we burned the copper for the rapid oxidation, it quickly burned and lost all color and shine, and it became just ashes. When we burned the aluminum for the rapid oxidation, it quickly burned like if it was real paper.